Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul, you're watching the Urban Rats, and tonight we're going to be tramping in Manchester. So we're in Manchester Central, in the city centre, at an old Roman fort. And it says on this board that the old Roman fort was from 2,000 years ago. Before it goes dark, let's have a quick look round. We're just on this front street here is the Science Museum, and if you look round, everyone's boozing because it's a Saturday night. Well, this wall that you can see here was recreated in the 1980s to give you some idea of how it would look. So if you look down there, this is part of one of the moats that they would have had going round the Roman fort 2,000 years ago. Right, so I just come up the steps and there's a door here that will take you through. But as you can see, it's locked. Give you a quick look round, come on. So yeah, you can see through, and there's the view of the gardens. And looks quite neat, doesn't it? Quite quiet tonight as well for a Saturday. So it says here, this is where Manchester began, here in the 1700 years before the great industrial changes that shaped the modern castle field. The Romans built a castle in a field you're standing inside the original port. And it appears that I'm not the only homeless guy tramping about tonight, and I'll show you why. We've got another tent here, and you're not going to believe it, but I think it's an Hillyberg. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like the Sulu. Let's take a closer look. I've brought out with me tonight a £20 tent from Go Outdoors to blend in while I'm tramping. And it appears the tramps round here in Castlefield are using Hillyberg Zulus. So the fort carries on, it's on the other side over there, so come on, let's go down and have a look. Yeah, on this side there's three train bridges up there, and they used to roll into the GMX station. Right, here we are. This is the Western Wall and the Roman Granary. So look, they put these here to recreate it. They're not actually 2,000 years old, but they're here. Yeah, we've got some more steps here. We'll go up to the top of them. Take a closer look round up there, eh? Come on. Put you on front of the bus here. We can have a look over. They're like, well, more steps, Urban. Come on, feel like Rocky. So same again, we've got another one of these castle walls here. Let's take a look over there. And there you go. This is where we've come from, and that's where we was at first with the posh tramp with the Hillyberg. We're gonna have a quick walk round now and see what else is going on tonight. Yeah, I've got a backpack on, so I don't quite fit in the city, you know what I mean? Everyone's there, all dressed up, ready for partying in the clubs. And there's Urban, putting rucksack on back. Come on. Oh, guess what we've got here? Can't believe it, we've got a police van. How do they always sneak in on the Urban Rats videos? I don't know. And here we go. Oh, it's tactical aid unit. I hope they don't jump out on the rat. Bloody hell, might be us, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then down this half, you can see this is where the canal is. And it's all changed over the years because it were full of yards when I was last down there years ago. Right, well, this is going to be a quick record because it appears we've got some music playing, so yeah, we'll have to either keep talking or change scene. Let's go. Right, the beats have just gone off, so this is the bottom end and the last part of the Roman fort, and this is a possible place for us tonight. So that's the wall where we was on top of before. You can see all the buildings here in the city. Right, this is where we're camping tonight. You can see the canopy, it's got lights on and stuff, and there's some steps here. So first thing, let's take the rucksack off, get some weight off the shoulders. Jeez. So we're right on the edge now of the Roman fort, and on this side is the canal. But as you can see here, there's a canopy with some lighting and some steps where we can get ourselves a drink and something to eat. But first, let's set up the tent and I'll bring you lot back. So we're going to be using the Eurobike 2x2. Cost me £20 to go outdoors. Let's get this set up. Right, this is the Eurobike set up. Right, so inside we're going to be using the OEX 4-season sleeping bag, the OEX self-inflating pillar. We're going to be drinking Guinness tonight, and we're back on the peanuts. But first, let's get something to eat. Well, I can hear you saying, well, what are you going to be eating tonight, Urban? Well, tonight it's curry night for the homeless night, and it comes in a packet. And we've got a new addition to the camp tonight, and it's the elk kit brew kit, and that's what we're going to be using to boil the water. So it all comes within this pot just like a jet boil. So let's get it opened and crack on. So it comes with a gas stand. I've put my cup inside, it's a pop-up cup. This is the actual burner, and it has a top bit as well where you can put your frying pan. But this screws onto your gas and basically sits on there. So let's connect the gas. Probably just used about half a litre of water here. Be about enough. Well, water's boiling. We'll open ourselves a can of Guinness. Sorted. Well, I was just looking at time, it's only 10:15 at night on a Saturday night, and it's absolute silent here. Noisiest thing is me. Well, cheers guys, here we go, keeping Manchester alive. Well, my camera light was in my pocket and I've cracked and broken the clip, so I'll have to re-glue that. So at the minute I've got it balancing on top of my camera, it's like this. And on top of that, I thought I'd forgot my spoon. I've just been rifling all through my tent like that. Where's my spoon? Yeah, when I first got on here tonight, there's some lads over there with a ghetto blaster, absolute full blast. And I thought, are they gonna go, these lads, or what? So yeah, they had it on for about an hour and a half. I'm like, so anyway, they're gone and everything's gone quiet. See the canal boats what are parked up here. and there's a club on the other corner to the right hand side of the camera screen, but that seems pretty quiet tonight. So I come in the car tonight because I weren't sure what we're going to go on, and I've left it on a car park over the back, and it's £12 for 24 hours. So better make sure I'm up in the morning and back to that vehicle. But what I'll do, I'll set my alarm and fall asleep with my fingers crossed. The water's boiling on the bucket. It has been for about the last 2 minutes. Just give it another minute and see how hot the curry is. So in about 1996, I actually camped here on one of my boats that I had, and but it looked nothing like this, like it does today. It was like just an old yard, and didn't have these steps here or anything fancy, you know. And back then, stealth camping wasn't even heard of. So when I used to go hitchhiking up and down the country and stopping in mad locations, yeah, you wouldn't have said, oh, he's stealth camper. You'd have just thought, what's he up to? Is he hitchhiking it? Is he roughing it? Is he homeless or what? Oh, that's hot, that. Oh, whoa, that's hot, that. Bloody hell. But it needs to be, we need to make sure it's hot in the middle, don't we? You've got to squish it about a bit. I'll give it another minute, just in case. Yeah, I put it back in, like, I just give it a squish about and that, you know, mix it up, and I put it back in. I'll just give it another minute, if that. I think it's already done, but you don't want a lukewarm curry in a bag, do you? So anyway, I think I've got time for one more swig, and then it's definitely done. So last time I had one of these, someone suggested ripping it down this side and you'll need a small spoon. See how it's got these little nicks here? These are to take it across. There is none going down that way, so if you want to try and rip that down there, good luck, and don't burn yourself or you'll end up in A&E. So we'll do it the correct way, because I've got a long spoon, I'm not tight. We'll just rip that like that. And if it's not hot enough, I can just sit it back in, can't I? Yeah? Upstairs for thinking and downstairs for dancing. So this one is chicken tikka and rice, and this is my second favourite. The first being beans and sausage, and then I like this one. Yeah? So yeah, they are a little bit of a rip off these anyway from the camping shop. And they go, yeah, buy 2 and save £1 or something. Still a rip off at that. Well, that's the end of that. Oh, that was 10/10s, honestly. Oh, I enjoy them, mate. Even more so when you go in summit camping and you've done a big hike all day and you're starving when you get to top and set your tent up. Whoa. Yeah, well, good. And the best thing here is, I've even got my own dustbin here. Just totally surprised how quiet it is round here. Can't believe it. Right for you. Well, after all that, we can crack on and have another beer, can't we? Happy days. So while we're tramping, out here in Manchester Centre. I got us a little bit of entertainment, and I got us a scratch card, because this could be the big one. We could be out there in Illyburg shop buying loads of tents like that tramp over there on the other side of the bloody Roman fort. So it just says scratch match 2, and then we've got like a bonus game here. So I'm going to scratch these and see if we've hit the big time. Well, it looks like we're super gluing this light then, doesn't it, if we've not won on the scratch card. Jeez, better get to shopping morning. So anyway, let's stick to everything YouTube, and Dick in the Dirt has another channel, and it's called Ditching Suburbia, and it's an hiking channel, so go over and have a look. Tell him Urban sent you. And he's posted me out from America, he's posted me over these 2 stickers. Look how good they are. Crackers them, aren't they? And I even got a little note, so I'll read you that out. So he's put, I finally sent out the stickers. Please display them proudly in a proper place, like the back of a toilet or the bottom of your shoe. And thanks for that, Dick in the Dirt. What a legend, eh? Absolute made up with them stickers I am. So yeah, might just put one now on bottom of my shoe. Well anyway, we'll keep them in a safe place. So yeah, there's a few good channels in America. So I normally watch Dick in the Dirt, The Grave Digger, or Random Adventures 2.0, and that's Tony out there. So yeah, there's you lot. Right, well, we're shouting people out. I just want to shout some of the supporters out for the channel this week, and that is Stuart Kirby, so thanks for that, Stuart. And the other one is John McNamara, if I've said that right. Thanks for that, John. Well appreciated that you're watching the channel and helping support it at the same time, so cheers for that. Well, it's got to that time of night now. What police are jotting about. Stay sirens everywhere now. I think they've all just come out the pub. He's saying he'd give you 20 quid if he picks a goose up. That's it, new sport in Manchester, goose chasing. It's getting a little bit late now, there's not much happening, so I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you lot in the morning. Good night. You alright, mate?
What you doing?
Is that the place?
Yeah.
Ricky, innit? Like I say, it's quiet 1 minute, and I've just been walking over there, get some last minute footage, because we've just signed off the video. 2 police officers come across talking. I couldn't believe it. Like, I went, "Are you police?" He said, "Yeah." They had reports of someone suspicious round here earlier on, so they've just come down. I've not seen anything. I told them I've not seen nothing. Been about 10 people here while I've been here. So yeah, they're having a walk round now, see if you can see anything dodgy going on. I've not had a walk about in the daylight proper round here, so I don't know if It's got CCTV with police walking across. Good morning from the tent. So it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. We're going to get ourselves up, get the trainers on, and get ourselves a brew. Let's have a look outside and see what we've got. That's us this morning. And they're them noisy geese. Yep, got someone down there, sat down there, look. And all the boaters are still in bed. So I'll give you a quick look inside the tent. Yep, there it is. That's inside this morning. Looking a bit trashed. And this is the outside look. First thing I'm going to do this morning, I'm going to get a brew on. And looks like over here, I've got one of the homeless guys. He's just sleeping on the flipping. He's just crashing out on the steps in. Forget the tent. Yeah. So for us, we'll get the brew on. Happy days. On the pop-up mug. So what I'll do, I'll just measure myself a cup of water out. And that's what we'll boil up. Well, we're on the Nescafe this morning, as usual. Yep. I've got 2 sugars for McDonald's, get them in there and all that. Yep. And luckily, the bin's there. Let's get rid of this straight away. Right, well, that's the kettle boiled. Let's pour ourselves a brew. Well, that's the brew done, and while it cools down, we'll just go and pack away some of the stuff from the tents. So we'll start by putting the sleeping bag away. Yeah, you get condensation inside these little tents because they're only a single skin tent. Yeah, an interesting night last night. Turned up, we had the guys with the music, so I couldn't do anything, couldn't record for ages while they were partying on. And yeah, when everyone went, we got ourselves a curry. It went quiet, like, you weren't like feeling like you're in Manchester because it went flipping quiet round here. And anyway, yeah, I went recording, had something to eat, had a beer, and went over to the boats, didn't we, last night? And then the police turned up. Couldn't make it up, could you? Flipping heck. Anyway, stayed quiet all night. And then just as I was chilling out at the end of it, we had a group of drinkers come chasing the ducks about. His mate betting him 20 quid, he can't pick it up. And yeah, he didn't. He didn't pick it up. So yeah, anyway, that's my alarm going off. And that's the bag packed down. I don't know why I bother bringing the pillars. I don't bloody use them half the time. I just crash out, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, we're not here for long haul, are we? Anyway, that packs down pretty quick. So all I've got now is the Chinese foil and the air mat. I've cut this mat now. Happy days. Yeah, so the plan is, when I leave here, get back to the car, put my rucksack away, and then I'm going to have a quick mission into the city and have a look at this other location that I've seen to camp on. So yeah, while I'm here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and check that out and see what that's like. Yep, and that's down. So I suppose now I can pack up the brew kit, get that in the rucksack and chill out and drink my brew, soak in the views. Oh yes. Oh well, it's time to have a drink of my brew. Buzzing. Can't beat a good brewing morning, can you? Huh? Freaking heck, I only need a couple before I move. Yeah? Oh. Well, there's the tent. I can't believe the other guy on the other side of the field over there, he's in the flipping Hilleberg Zulu. What? Better than me. Anyway, I think what I'm going to do is just chill. I'm going to turn my alarm off and go and chill out on the steps. So there's my rucksack. I'll leave the doors open on the tent, just to wear it out while I drink my brew. Come on. Yeah, and an hill here straight away. Whoa. Yeah, if you look over here, got a guy asleep on the steps over here, look. Yeah, he's roughing it. To be honest though, if you're living in the city, homeless, and you want a bit of peace, you're better off on this side of town than at Piccadilly Gardens. Yeah, can you imagine? I'd be waking you up at night. We've got a spare cig, we've got 10p. Yeah, there's only me and the tramp left over here now. So that's time for us to take down the tents. And that's as exciting as it gets. Yeah, so here we are, got that folded down there, put poles back in bag. Happy days, no rushing here, is here? Got all day, and today is going to be another sunny day. So come on, let's have a walk over the Roman fort in the daytime. Nice flower bed here, look. So it says here that this section shows the overlaying remains of the 4 Roman forts that stood on this site from AD 70 to AD 410. It is an accurate copy of the deposits that was excavated. And then if you want to read all that, that's up to you. Yeah, and they've put this in the stone wall here. Shows some of the old coins there, look. And an old boot. Yup. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you, huh? What's your hell? Right, and here's the other half. They're the steps we went up last night. Come on, let's go and have a look over this bit. Look at brickwork there in here. Amazing that, isn't it? Really amazing. Yeah, so we'll go on the other side of the fort this morning and see what's happening on here, eh? Might as well, haven't we? Just parked on corner here. If my car's stopped being vandalised. Yeah. Well, there's parts on this street. And here it is in the morning, look. Yeah. So I'll look round. Coming through, urban rats. Oh, one for sorrow, and there is Hillyberg. Jeepers creepers. Right, well, that's the end of the camp at the Roman fort in Manchester. So from me, stay safe, stay stealthy, and I'll see you on the next Urban Rats adventure. Over and out. So bonus clip, just been to my car, so I'm parked on this corner here. Thought I'll just have a walk round, have a look at these arches, 'cause it's quite interesting, aren't they? And look at this, we've got an Audi A3 here. Somebody smashed the back window in it, look. Huh? And there's the brick. What did it? Look at this. Somebody's threw that brick at it. Put window through. Terrible, that, isn't it? So someone's going to come back this morning to that.